Moore from Nashua, New Hampshire, and I'm a history major at UMass Lowell. So my passions for video games really started when I was younger, and since I can remember, video games have been in my household. I was lucky enough to have an older brother, 4 years older than me, who was into video games as well, so I kind of grew up on them. I remember playing Madden since I was 6 maybe, and my mother tells a story about how when she was pregnant with me, she would play Mario, so even before I was born, I was playing video games. The oldest console I can remember really playing was the Sega Genesis. I played a lot of Sonic games when I was younger, but as I grew older and started making other friends, we all connected over the Nintendo 64. Had games like Mario Party, a bunch of Mario games, Donkey Kong, and even GoldenEye when I got a little bit older. What makes video games so unique when compared to other mediums like television or film is the interactive nature of it. So instead of passively watching a action movie or watching Tom Brady throw a touchdown pass on Sunday night television, you actually get to participate in that, which is actually a lot of fun. And from a storytelling perspective, it's really interesting to have some personal agency within an artistic medium like video games. Video games are so ubiquitous now in our culture. I mean, everyone plays video games. You get people like soccer moms who are playing Bejeweled or Candy Crush on Facebook, but then you also get people who, like me, who just play everything, and it's really fun to be part of the zeitgeist of getting a new game day one and going online, talking about it with your friends, and just enjoying that whole experience. So it's a little bit more than just playing the video game, it's socializing about it as well. So the way I get a little bit more enjoyment out of video games is listening to online radio shows called podcasts, or even watching online video about all the new games coming out, and it really immerses me a little bit more within the culture of video games, and that can be a lot of fun. So I kind of take it a step farther, and I also produce my own videos. I enjoy video games that much that I play video games, record myself playing them, and then put it up on the internet for other people to watch. Online, they're pretty popular for being called Let's Plays. Mine aren't that popular, but it's still fun to produce those and make them and share in the culture of video game content on the internet.
This week we're playing...
So PAX stands for Penny Arcade Expo, and that's the website that runs one of the biggest gaming conventions in the world that is open to the public to go, so people like me and other consumers can go and watch it and go enjoy the convention. And it's basically just a place for video game fans, tabletop gaming fans, board game fans to all come and kind of enjoy and discuss and talk about it. And it's so big now that there's 3 conventions. There's the main one in Seattle, one in Boston, and this year they started one in Australia. And the latest one in Boston in 2012 actually garnered 80,000 attendees, which is huge. I think it's probably one of the biggest conventions to hit the Boston area. So I've been going to PAX every year since the first PAX East, the first one on the East Coast, 4 years now, and every year it's just fun to go and talk with people that you know from online, or talk with communities that, radio shows that you like, or podcasts that you like Mega64 or GiantBomb.com, or Polygon.com. It's fun to meet these personalities that you know from the internet and actually converse with them, talk with them, and kind of grow a community that was once online but now is in the actual real world. The video game industry right now is in a state of transition because this year we saw 2 new consoles released, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and at the tail end of last year we saw Nintendo's new console, the Wii U, release. So it's fun but also nerve-wracking to kind of see where everything's going to pan out. You know, it's pretty expensive to get into these consoles, $500 for the Xbox One, $400 for the PS4. So it's a big investment for something that might not be as popular 10 years from now where the next console generation is going to go. But also for a more mass audience, we're going to be seeing a lot more of social games like Facebook games, or games that the barrier to entry isn't as high as a $500 console. You're going to see a lot of games on your iPhone where it's free to play initially and small payments to get more out of the game. One of the greatest things about video games is the malleability of the technology. So you're going to see kind of a transition from something that's originally about video games to something that's more about an entertainment box, an entertainment hub within your living room. So if you buy an Xbox One or a PS4, it can do a lot more things than just play games. It can stream your Netflix, it can play Blu-rays, it can even go online for you, Internet Explorer. So you're going to see a lot more integration of socially and entertainment-wise. Video games to me are just so exciting because it's always something new. Every year something new is coming out that's new and exciting for me, and so far I've been playing games for 21 years and there's always something to refresh my love for them.